everybody, welcome back. Paper Dreamer 1, Donna here, and I'm getting ready to work on my table outside. I've been missing a couple of days, I was on the injured reserve list, I guess you could say. I'll let you take a little look, not to gross you out. And over here. Oh, can't really see that side too well. But anyway, that's not a sunburn from going to the beach, folks. Those are burns. I had a little accident while I was cooking steak on the grill. And it's stupidity, which is what causes accidents. And I was right there in the forefront. I actually was cooking some steaks in a cast iron fry pan that I do on the grill, because if I do it in the house, my smoke alarms all go off. So the fry pan, and of course the butter and olive oil that was in them was about 600 degrees. And when I went to put the steak in the pan, I dropped it too fast. And of course, opposite happened. You know, when you drop something in, something flies out. And that was the oil that flew out and kind of hit me. Now, if I'd had my long-handled gloves on, that wouldn't have happened. But of course, that's what causes accidents, is when we don't do things we're supposed to do. Anyway, it looks a lot worse than it is. It's got a few places where that burned skin is starting to peel off and looks kind of gross. But other than that, we're back in action again. So today I'm going to start working on a few of the items that I put out on my table by the front door. Now, I've mentioned many times before, I live in a mobile home park, and I live in a mobile home, obviously, manufactured home. And I don't have a lot of room out there. We also have 2 golf carts with 2 golf cart chargers and a lot of other stuff that has to be under the carport at the same area. So I don't have a big elaborate display, but I just like to have a little something that says welcome and something that's done seasonal. And I'll share a picture of it as it sits right now, and then we'll look at it after I've got it completed. But I just wanted to show you a little bit about some of the things that I will be using. I'm going to switch you around just a little and put you down a tiny bit. Now this is one of those milk cartons that I painted white. Okay, and I took a piece of lattice work, I turned it around this way, you can see it, and nailed it to the back. And I usually have something draped through there depending on what the season is. And this being fall, I just have some leaves with some red berries on it. And that will be sort of one of the focal points where I add things to this box. It has also got a whole string of lights that will be attached to a timer, and they come on in the evening and then again at 5 o'clock in the morning and go off at 7 o'clock in the morning, because sunrise here is not until around 7:15. So that is what we will be endeavoring to get things ready for. Now, one of the things that I use is a lantern that sits on the top. Okay? So what we're going to work on today is the lantern. I'm going to put a few things on the inside and then do a bow for the top. This was originally a solar lantern, and because of the lights that are on all the time, the solar never worked. And it's also underneath the carport over in the corner, so it got daylight, but it didn't get direct sun. So I've taken the solar out, and it just has a regular candle in there, which I put batteries in and leave it on until the batteries die, at which point these lights are on all the time anyway, so it really doesn't make a big difference. So let's get started. I'm going to get this out of the way so we have some room to work on. I'll just put this over here. There we go. And I'm going to be making the bow, and then I'm not going to do a big swag because it does have that of ivy sort of up above it. So I'm just going to do a bow and then probably attach with my glue gun, which I'll plug in now. Some items to the bow, okay? Let me get you down and situated, and I'll be right back. Well, first, before I do that, let me show you. I went to Costco yesterday, actually got my Costco membership yesterday, and they had some ribbons out already. I haven't been to Sam's in a few weeks, so I did see online a few people have found ribbons at Sam's already, but I hadn't ever seen them at Costco. I did pick up just two. I liked this one. It's like a burlap ribbon, and it has kind of iridescent leaves in it. It's pretty. And what I liked about this one, I don't know if you can see the colors too well. Yeah, there you go. Is they perfectly match the colors in those leaves. So we're going to use those two and maybe one or two others to make a bow. And so I'm going to get this cleared off, and I'm going to get the ribbons cut, and I'll be back and we'll make a bow together. See you in just a bit. Hi everyone, it's Donna, and I'm back again the next day actually with a little bit of bad news. For the first time in my YouTube career, I actually deleted the video off of my iPhone before I had uploaded it to the computer, and I could not recover it. So the video that I deleted was the video showing me actually making the bow for the top of the lantern. I did keep the initial video where I introduced the project, and also the video that shows the finished product, which you'll see right after I finish talking. I'm sorry, I've never done it before, and I was going to say I don't know how I did it, but I do. My iPhone told me I had no more storage space, so I had to go on and start eliminating some videos, and I pressed that one along with some others. So at any rate, I have at least 2 more lantern toppers to make, so you will have an opportunity to see me do a video again with a lantern topper. But I will show you the finished product and the table outside the door. I think it came out really cute. I'm really impressed with it. I love it. So without further ado, I have one more thing to show you. This is the next day, as I told you. And you can see I'm now bandaged, and you can tell why if you look in here. The skin is beginning, and I'm not taking it off because it's gross. The skin that was all brown is now all peeling off because, of course, that was burned skin. And so I have it with some bacitracin ointment and some protective covering on it for a few days until some new skin begins to form. So at any rate, I will get off the screen now. You don't need to hear me talk anymore. You'll see my end product, and again, I do apologize for missing the middle of the video. I do want to get this up though, so you do know that I did not forget you, and I'm here, and I will be back as soon as I can get the supplies together for my next video. I'll talk to you soon, and thanks so much for hanging in there. Well, here we are, all set up. I think it's really cute. I love it. And of course, that wreath that's on the wall I made last year. And I'll kind of just zoom over here just a little bit. You can see there is another wreath on my door. The lights look a little funky when they're not on, when it's daylight. But they really look nice at night and in the early morning. And my sound effects in the background are the daily sound effects. Thunderstorms coming in. There you go. Welcome to our patch, and happy fall, y'all. And I have to laugh. I'm going to just pan over here for just 1 minute. and show you it doesn't really feel like fall. So, there you go. My entryway. Thanks for stopping by. Talk to you later.